Hey everyone, welcome to my channel and welcome to today's video. Today we are doing a review on some new makeup products I have in my collection. Some are new, some are old, but more or less you have not seen this on my channel for a really long time. So I have the new e.l.f. Soft Glam Satin Foundation, and this is the main product in today's video, along with some other products with which I have created this makeup look. So if you're interested to find out my thoughts on these products and know how I have created this makeup look, please do continue watching. Okay, so let's get started with our makeup look. So I have washed my face and I have applied some moisturizer. I don't really have any primer on my face. The moisturizer is from e.l.f. as well. This is a Holy Hydration Moisturizer. I really like it for everyday use. It's very lightweight and highly moisturizing. It has hyaluronic acid, jojoba seed oil and vitamin E. So this is what I have on my face right now. And now let's move on to the hero of this video, the e.l.f. Soft Glam Satin Foundation. This is the newer launch from e.l.f. and I have been really interested in trying this foundation. So I got two shades. I was not really sure where I will fit in. So I got two shades. So this is the Soft Glam Satin Foundation. It has a satin finish formula. It's a medium buildable coverage. It's supposed to be very long lasting. There's a lot of infusions in this foundation. 1% hydrating hibiscus complex, and it has pomegranate, blueberry and goji berry extracts. So a lot of good things has been infused in this foundation. It's non-comedogenic and it has 36 shades if I'm not wrong. So there's a nice variety of shades for each and every one of you. So I got two shades because lately I have mentioned in a lot of my videos that I prefer a foundation which is a bit more neutral than leaning towards warm. Earlier I used to prefer warm foundations, but they used to be like too warm on my skin tone. So lately I have realized that neutral foundations do look the best on me. My skin tone is actually neither too warm, not too cool. It's somewhere in between. So that's why I have got two shades of the neutral toned foundation, the medium neutral and the tan neutral. I have tried both the shades. I think the tan neutral is just a smidgen slightly dark on me. Medium neutral works out pretty well. This foundation does settle down to a slightly, I wouldn't say it oxidizes, but it does change a color a bit. It deepens down very slightly. So the medium neutral actually works out fine, but I will apply both the shades on my skin tone and I will show you guys. So this is how the packaging looks like. It's a tube packaging. It doesn't have any pump or anything. It's a tube packaging. It has 1 fluid ounce of product or 30 ml of product, and it's a pretty easy to use squeeze tube kind of packaging. It retails for just $7 or $8, so it's not really super expensive. So I think we can discount the packaging, and because it was not very expensive, I bought two shades to try out. Otherwise I wouldn't have done so either. So this is the first shade, medium neutral. I think the best way is I'll apply it here and I'll show you. This is medium neutral. It appears quite light now, but it actually deepens up slightly and it's fine. And this one is tan neutral. So this is how tan neutral looks like. You can see it's just a tad bit deeper, and since I mentioned that this deepens up slightly after application as well, this looks much darker later. This one, the medium neutral shade, I think settles down to a nicer finish. So let me apply medium neutral on this side of the face. I will apply it using a brush. I think that's how it applies perfectly. It blends out so smoothly and seamlessly. So I think you can already see that it has blended out pretty nicely and evenly on my skin, and it has changed this color very slightly, and now it looks perfectly fine on my skin tone. So this is medium neutral. Now if I apply tan neutral a little bit, So this is how tan neutral looks like. This is how medium neutral looks like. I think I can wear both the shades. I think for summer, if I'm a little slightly bit tan, I will wear this one, the tan neutral, or probably in Singapore this would have been my perfect shade, tan neutral. But I think for now, how my skin is right now, I think medium neutral looks a little bit better. With tan neutral, I'll have to like apply some highlighting concealer for sure to brighten up this area. But with this one, I think I don't really have to do much. My face looks very smooth and even just like that. So those are the two foundation shades. I just love how lightweight this foundation feels. It's very buildable as well. I will apply a little bit of medium neutral since I have the tan shade on this side. You can see how the foundation is quite buildable without, you know, dragging the bottom layer, without any kind of like weird effects on the bottom layer. It's very buildable. It gives you time to build up your foundation. It doesn't really set, so you have time to build up and blend out and make your foundation perfect. Okay, so I think that's my foundation. I think it looks so natural. It gives such a nice beautiful look to the skin, and it doesn't look heavy, cakey, or you know, too much. It looks very natural. Satin finish. It's very hydrating as well. It doesn't feel very tight or anything. So if you have dry skin like I do, my skin is normal to dry, so this will give you a very nice comfortable wear. Let me apply some quick dusting of powder and be right back. I want to use this eyeshadow palette, the Natasha Denona bronze palette. I don't think I have reviewed this on my channel. So today we are going to see this eyeshadow palette. I'll create a look, and I have a few other things from the drugstore. We will use them as well. So be right back. Okay, so this is how the foundation looks like after it has been lightly set with powder. I just love the finish of this foundation. It looks so natural, yet it doesn't look too matte after setting it with powder. It does have slight bit of luminosity. I have not applied too much powder, just a light dusting, and that's the way I like it. So definitely it's a thumbs up from me. It's such a beautiful foundation from Drugstore. It's amazing. Let's go on with the rest of the face. I wanted to use this eyeshadow palette from Natasha Denona, the bronze palette. I was looking at it yesterday, and then I realized I have not really done a video on this one. And let's create a look with this. By the way, I have also applied some bronzer on my face, done my eyebrows, and that's about it. This is how it looks like. It's such a beautiful warm toned palette. Not my ideal kind of eyeshadow palette these days. I prefer more neutral toned eyeshadows. You must have seen my video on the neutral eyeshadows I have done. So before I move on, let me show you the swatches of this palette real quick. And I think the quality of this palette is really good. If you like bronzy, warm bronzy eyeshadows, you might consider this palette, but be aware that there are a lot of kind of bronzy tones which are somewhat similar to each other, so you will not get a lot of variety in this palette. But if you don't mind that, this is, I think, an excellent quality palette. So I'm swatching the first row here. The first shade is True Copper. Then we have a matte called Suntan. Then we have a matte Sundown, which is a yellow peachy matte. Then we have Deep Dive, which is like a creamy matte. Then we have the shade Rhodium, which is a soft metallic, satin metallic kind of shade. Next, moving on to the second row, we have a matte brown Magma. Then we have High Degree, which is a bronze. Then we have Alloy. Another matte Ridge, which is like an ochre color. Then we have a True Bronze shade, which is a light bronzy color, which has gold in it. Moving on to the third row, we have Gloaming, which is also a bronze but with a hint of pink in it. Then we have Palladium, which is also a bronze with a hint of taupe in it. Then we have Bliss, which is also a bronze but with a hint of coral in it. It is kind of a duochromatic shade. Then we have Silk, which is a goldy bronze shade. And lastly, we have the shade Beach, which is a matte. So let's start off our eye look. I'll do a little bit of crease color with this light suntan shade. It's a very nice light brown, beige brown, for just a crease color and very everyday friendly. If you want to use just the mattes from this color, they are actually very everyday friendly, easy to use, blend well. I didn't find much like fallout as well from this. Just a little bit of definition. I didn't use a deeper brown. I'm using the lighter brown. I'm going to take that creamy matte, the deeper creamy matte, and apply in the outer V just to show you how it looks and blends. The classic New York sirens are going behind. We are in Long Island City, Queens, so we are not in Manhattan. But still, sometimes you can get those classic New York sirens here as well. Okay, they stopped now. But if you're outside, you can hear the sirens from Manhattan, even here, if you're on the waterfront. It's such a beautiful blendable color. It's a creamy matte, but it blends so nicely. Okay, I'm not going to do too much. Then we are going to use the shade Gloaming, which is like a pinky bronze. It's a bronze with a slight hint of pink, or like a rusty bronze. I don't know how to describe it. This is what I'm going to use on my eyes. I'm applying it all over my eyelid. I'll just blend it out slightly in my crease. There is no fallout, that's great. My lower lash line also, I'll use that deeper shade. I love the mirror in Natasha Denona palettes. It's a perfect size. They are big, but not too heavy. I don't know if you can hear the sirens and the helicopter sound. If not, then my microphone must be really good at noise cancellation. Okay, I have blended it out. I think I'm happy with what I have right here. I want to do a little bit of lightness in the inner corners. So I will use, I think, Silk, which is a lighter, like a rose gold kind of shade. Rose gold bronze. So I'll do that in the inner corners. Okay, so I think that's about it. That's the color on the eyes done. I will finish my eye look and then I'll show you. I'll apply my liner, mascara and everything and be right back. So here is my final eye look. I have applied mascara and eyeliner, defined everything, looks much better now. By the way, recently I have tried some new brushes from Profusion. I bought them from Amazon. I always heard very good things about the Profusion brushes, so I wanted to try them out. So I bought two brushes. The first one is the flat setting powder, which is what I used under the eyes for the concealer. It's such a soft, beautiful brush. It's so good. The size is also perfect for under the eyes. And I have another brush which is called the angled powder brush, and it has a nice angle to it. I'm going to use it for my blush. It's so soft. These brushes are so good quality and they are so inexpensive. They are not super expensive also. I want to try more of them. The two which I bought, they are so good. So let me apply the blush. I want to wear the Melba blush from MAC. This is how it looks like. It's like a peachy pink blush. I'll apply that with this Profusion blush brush so that you can see. The bristles are so nice and soft. Very good quality. I have another new brush from Pat McGrath as well. Their blush brush. I have bought their new cream blush also. I will cover them in another video. So it's a different kind of a blush formula, so I wanted to get her brush to go with it. So I will definitely cover in another video. Look at that beautiful blush. Now let's apply some highlighter. This is like a story time moment for me. I bought the Essence Pure Nude highlighter in Sunlight. I have never had this highlighter. It never came to Singapore. I was not able to order it online anywhere, and that day we had gone to CVS for some medicines, and I saw this in the Essence shelf, like the Essence Lash Princess mascara, the Essence highlighter, and all this Essence goodies which I never saw in Singapore. The best products were never in Singapore. So I saw this one, and this was the last one, and when I picked it up, I was telling my husband, you don't know the significance of this. So I got it. I had the Essence Pure Nude highlighter, which was a tad bit light on my skin tone. It's a very top rated, highly favorite highlighter, but it was a little bit too light on my skin tone. The texture and the formula is beautiful, of course. So this is the Sunlight, which is a little bit more on the tan side. So let's apply this one and see how it looks. I'm so excited for this highlighter. I've never been so excited for any highlighter. And the fact that I bought it in the store just to pick it up from the... I hardly buy makeup at the store these days. So it was very exciting to buy makeup at the store. So I'll take a little bit. So this Sunlight shade has a slight bit of that gold tone to it. It's not like a tan shade. It's sort of like a peachy... I would say it has a slight bit of that warm gold sort of a tone. But it works out pretty well on my skin tone. Can you see the highlighter? It's so beautiful. It's the same beautiful Essence highlighter. The Essence Pure Nude highlighter, I don't have it anymore, by the way. I gave it away. Wow, it's so beautiful. It has a slight bit of that peachy gold vibe to it. I think it goes well with the eye look as well. And it's not too light. The Pure Nude highlighter used to be a little bit too light for my skin tone. I think I like this one better. It meshes with my skin better. Okay, I will like see it in natural lighting, and then I will share my further thoughts on this. This is the first time I apply this highlighter, by the way. Okay, looks great so far. Okay, the last product is another blast from the past. So I got the Maybelline Touch of Spice lipstick. I think I used to have it. Later I remembered that I used to have it. I saw this one on Amazon as well, and I remembered that, oh, I used to love this lipstick so much, the Touch of Spice. So I just got it. It was like $4 only. In Singapore, this used to be 19 Singapore dollars. 17 to 19 Singapore dollars, whereas in US here it was for $4 US. So I got it. It's so beautiful. I have loved this lipstick for so long. Like a nice mauvey shade, but with a pink undertone. So this is Touch of Spice. Doesn't go with this eye look. I will change my lipstick. I have another new lipstick from the drugstore, a Milani lipstick. Let me get that. I have this Milani lipstick. These are their, I think these are their cream lipsticks. I have the shade Desire. I think this will go better with the eye look which I have. This lipstick is also such a nice formula. I'm testing this one out. I'll probably get more shades and do like a review video. So far, I really like the formula, the Milani one. And I think this lipstick is more in tune with the eyeshadow. In fact, the Touch of Spice was also looking pretty good. You know, the warm eye look with a little neutral, cooler lipstick. That was also looking nice. But I think I prefer this one. Yeah, I think I prefer this one. What do you think? Do let me know which lipstick do you prefer with this eye look, the Touch of Spice or this one. Do let me know. So that's the finished makeup look for today. Okay guys, so that's it for the makeup look for today. I hope you liked the makeup look which I created. Do let me know in the comment section below, and do let me know if you have tried any of these products from today's video. if you have any comments on the foundation I showed you today. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you really liked it. That helps my channel a lot. And if you're watching me for the first time, I really hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you again really soon in my next video. Bye.